Good evening, everyone, and welcome to my gold and silver update. I'm JR. Actually, this is a silver update, 13th day of March, 2020. And we're looking at the silver market here. This is a monthly chart here for silver. This is where I like, this is the level to buy. This is your next level to buy here. This is a level on top of another level. Ultimately, it seems like silver is finding support within this area here between 1350 all the way up to 1420. Haven't reached this far just yet. It seems like this currently is serving as support. I do expect some buying orders here, and I do expect people to continue to buy. I've done some long-term research on silver. As a matter of fact, if I look at the logarithmic chart here on silver, what we see here is, by the way, I just drew these lines because this is really the market moves back in the 70s. And one of the things that I like about this chart here is that if you look at this, right? What does this look like? Looks like a cup and handle. So I think it's very, very likely that this market might do something like this from here, start heading back up. Again, I've said this numerous times. We really need to surpass this area here, the $20 area. Surpassing the $21 area will be the equivalent of gold surpassing the 13 and 3/4 area, where we kind of broke out and finally it just took off. And I think that's what's going to end up happening here. I think this is just, I think all the volatility in the market can scare people, but at the end of the day, you have to remember that for the most part, these institutional guys are no longer trading. They're really not trading anymore. They're just putting their orders, right? So I think it's very likely that we find some, I think it's very likely that, what is this here? What in the world is this? So I think it's very likely that we find support here or here. And I think at a worst case scenario, because we have to keep all of our options open, is maybe we come down here, come back over here, and then come back in here. I've seen this, again, I'm going to make this a quick video, but I've seen this play out back here, where again the market traded within this range here, right? But just for a while it fell below this area here. See that? So just for a little bit we came below it, kind of like the gold market. The gold market did something very similar. If you look at the gold market here, we for the most part did the exact same thing in gold. And that was right here. Okay. Found some support around the 1175, 1165 range. Came below it and then came right back above. So I think that can happen. I think it's unlikely though.